Dear friends, welcome to another video of Fathoming Mind. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to develop the best side of our personality or our self. So here, when we consider the best side of ourself, so we have to avoid certain things from our life or from our personality. So these things we have accumulated through the different experiences we have in our life. These experiences come out of our genes or some things out of our culture, our peer group, and or we can say the circumstances where we have grown up. So these have made our personality, and we have created some schemas or some ideas about how to behave or how to talk with someone or how we should think even. So how our thoughts should be in our even in our free time. So certain thoughts sometimes also having negative elements are going on in our mind, which are not sometimes we think are not out of our control. So watching these thoughts are very important. So why these thoughts are coming even without our permission? Because we are giving an unconscious permission for these thoughts, and these thoughts are popping up in our mind even without our permission, and these thoughts are causing certain anxiety or depression or some form of depressed mood or a low level of mood in our life. So to overcome these tendencies, we are trying to do in this video. So there is something called, very well about the positive psychology. So positive psychology is known as the fourth force in psychology. So when we understand psychology from the former period onwards, we know that there are different approaches like psychodynamic approach, cognitive approach, and humanistic approach, which is known as the third force in psychology. So when people consider about psychology, people always think sometimes treating some kind of behavior problems or some disorders which are happening inside the mind. So here in the positive psychology, we can see a deinstitutionalization of the illness ideology from the psychology. So what is this deinstitutionalization? So there is a concept in the mind of the people. So we use psychology to understand mind or to remove the problems of mind and things like that. So it is already there, and we know that people are doing this for doing the psycho. But the positive psychology understands psychology from a different perspective. So here, than focusing on the weaknesses or the difficult aspect of the personality, they are just focusing on the positive qualities of the person. And what are these positive qualities? These positive qualities are self-efficacy. Self-efficacy means one's belief system about oneself, that one can do everything very well, and self-esteem, the aha experience about oneself. I am sufficient and I can do a lot of things in my life. So that is self-esteem. And also resilience. Resilience means to perceive in a particular action for a long period of time and to become a winner in that particular area. So these are some positive areas where the positive psychologists are focusing on to improve the best possible self. So we can also improve our best possible self or the best side of our personality by focusing on the positive aspects of our life, like mindfulness. One of the tools in positive psychology, mindfulness, just become aware about our own present being and things like that. Look it into our thoughts and give a positive insight into and get a positive insight into our thought. And also we should be able to see in every situation, in every even if it is a difficult situation, we should see a positive element in that. So this way of looking at things will clarify our ideas about the future life. And positive visualization, another technique. Through the positive visualization, we are able to positively think about, imagine about our future and things like that. So it creates a lot of serotonin in our mind, and it also increases our immunity system, and we are able to think properly without any blockage in our memory or mind. So applying these kind of techniques or tools like positive visualization, growth mindset, or mindfulness. So by applying all these techniques, we are able to cultivate a best possible self in our personality. So when we develop this best possible or the best side of ourself, we are able to see the life with a clear idea and clear cut goal. So let us try to improve the positive qualities in our life. Then our mood level will go up, and all depressions tensions and anxiety, stress will go, and we will be able to strengthen our personality, and will be able to focus in our life in a better way. Thank you, dear friends.